Welcome back to my channel, Ike's Empire. My name is Hope. As you know, if you're seeing this channel for the first time, please, you're welcome. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. So today, guess what we're making? This beautiful short. I went to the store and then I found this Christmas fabrics. And I was like, what better way to celebrate Christmas than to make Christmas shorts, period. And I decided to share the experience with you guys. So get your bottle of water, get your fabrics, get your pen, get your scissors, get your tape, get your chalk, get your, what do we use again? Sewing machine. And let's start. Okay, so today we're making 3 pants together. So we're going to be cutting our 3 fabrics together. So first thing that I'm doing here, as you can see, I folded my fabric in 2 and I'm just layering it on top of each other. So I'm placing all the 3 fabrics together because I'm cutting the front part first. And now I'm just, cleaning it so that it looks very put together, nice. And then the next thing I'm going to do, because this pant is not going to be having waistband, but it's going to have elastic. So now I'm just folding 2 inches. 2 inches at the top to fold in and put my elastic through. So go in and rule out your 2 inches. You can use 1.5 if that's okay with you. But for me, I'm using 2 inches. And then I'll just go ahead and rule a straight line. Have you guys done that? I'm waiting for you. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. So the next thing I'll do right now is to go ahead on that line that I marked. I'll go ahead and mark my waist to my hip measurement, my waist to hip. And my own waist to hip is 10 inches. My waist to my hip is 10 inches. As you can see, I'm marking 10 inches on that first line that I made. Not the topmost part, the line that I made already, 10 inches. And then I'll go out and rule out my 10 inches. That's my waist to my hip. And then the next thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to divide my hip measurement, my round hip. I'm going to divide it by 4 and mark it under my waistline. I'm not using my waist right now. I'm not using my waist measurement right now. I'm using my hip measurement. I'll use my round hip divided by 4, mark it on my hip line as well. Just go ahead and then rule a straight line across. So it's going to look like a box because it's the same measurement you're marking on the waist and the hip. Now, getting our crotch depth, this is just the format you can use. For me, I'm using method 2. So I've calculated my round hip divided by 4. I'm dividing it again by 4 and then I got 3 inches. So I'll just extend my hip line by 3 inches as you see that I did there. Now, the measurement I have on my hip line, I'll go ahead and replicate that on my crotch line. Now, to get my crotch extension, what I'll be doing is I will get that measurement on my hip line, then divide it by 2. The answer I get, I will divide it by 2 again, and that will make mine 3 because the measurement I got was 12, so divided by 2 is 6, divided by 2 again is 3. So I will extend my crotch by 3 and then just use a curved ruler. If you can use your free hand as well, just connect it to your hip line. You see 3. Now the next thing I'm going to do is go ahead and measure the full length of my short, and mine is 16. The full length of my short is 16, and then I'm marking it out. Go ahead and do that on your short, and after that we would connect it to that our crotch line. And after that, this is just the last thing to do. Add your extension, add your sewing allowance to hem your pants. Just go ahead, and for me, I'm adding 1.5 inch to hem it because I want the hemming to be a little bit fat. So that's what I did, and then I'll connect it together, and basically we are done. Right here, I'm just confirming that is my thigh divided by 2 is the same as the measurement on my crotch line, and at my on my length, my full length line as well, because it has to go through your thigh, right? And voila, basically we are done. Now all we have to do is go ahead and cut it out. And that means you're cutting out 3 pieces. You see how easy it is? You're not cutting out one, then one, then one. No, you're cutting 3 pieces together. And then I'll go ahead and just open the side seams with my scissors. And after that, we're moving on to the back piece. The same way you did for your front piece, arrange the three pieces on your back piece, and then place one of the front piece on the back piece, because that's what we're going to be using to cut out the back piece. You see that inch that you have on your crotch line? I remember mine was 3. The extension is 3, right, for me. Now go ahead and extend the back crotch line by 3 inches. Extend the back crotch line by 3 inches, the same 3 inches you have at the front, and you will do the same thing round up to your waistline. From your crotch line, just keep extending it by 3 inches up until your waistline. The same thing that we have on our crotch extension, which is 3 inches, just extend it up onto your waistline and then connect it with a curve. At the end of the day, all of this is going to make sense because you know we're using elastic. Whenever you're using elastic, you want to have more inches, more allowance, because you don't want it to be too tight. Now just connect the same 3 inches up onto your waistline and up onto the length of the short. And after that, basically we are done. You just go ahead and cut out the back. That is all you need for the back. For these shorts, we're not really doing on the back waist you go up by 1 inch. We're not adding all of those etc to this shorts. This one is very, very simple shorts. So now we're just going on opening the sides. Just open the sides and voila, we're done. Right now I'm just labeling it. This is the back piece, so I don't forget which is the back and which is the front. Now you take it to your sewing machine and then sew the crotch line. Those all of the pieces, both the front piece and the back piece. You see, I like to pin my stuff so it doesn't move, because if it moves, then it can mess with your measurements that you've already gotten. I've labeled this the back as well. I'll go ahead, go to my sewing machine and just sew all the crotch line, both for the front and both for the back of all the pieces. Yes, so now I'm done sewing the crotch line. You see how it looks, and I've also gone ahead to notch it because you want there to be ease at that part. You don't want it to smoosh up together. You want it to be easy because it's a curve. This is the back piece. Now all you have to do is place the front piece on the back piece, right sides facing each other. I'll go ahead and pin the sides. You see the front piece is smaller than the back piece, but don't worry, just go ahead and sew the sides together. Arrange it together, let it align, the front and the back, let it be the same. Go ahead and sew the sides. I'll do the same for the other side as well. Push the back inside so they can be equal. Go ahead and sew this other side. I'm just going to pin it right here so it doesn't move when I'm sewing it. I'll go ahead, pin it all the way through to the length of the short and do that. And then the next thing I'll be doing is also pin the crotch curve line. You see that line where we have our crotch curve? Go ahead and pin yours as well, because we're going to be sewing everything together. Just pin yours and then sew the crotch line. When you're done sewing your side seam, then go ahead and sew your crotch line as well. And that's what we're going to do right now. I'm just pinning mine. I'm going ahead to pin mine, and then I'll go to the sewing machine and just run my threads through. So I'm done sewing the side seams. I've gone ahead to fold my waistline by that 2 inches, but I left a space in the middle so I can pass my elastic through. I've gone ahead to hem everywhere, both the length of the pants, and when you gather it with your elastic, this is how it's going to look like basically. So right now I'm just going to show you what to do and how to use your elastic on the shorts. You see, I've done 2 pieces already. I've gone ahead to put my elastic on 2 of the shorts. See how beautiful it's looking. See, this year Father Christmas go take, I swear down. Sorry, Santa Claus. Santa Claus. So now on this piece, now the waist measurement that we got, remember we've not used our round waist measurement. My round waist is 33. Go ahead and minus 5 from your round waist measurement. Minus 5 from your round waist measurement, and whatever you get, that's the inches of the elastic that you'll be using. Just add 1 more inch and then use it, then cut out your elastic to be that exact measurement, okay, not your full round waist, to -5, so that it can, be full, it can gather your waist together, because you want it to be tight, you don't want it to be too loose because it's elastic. If you have me, I use a safety pin it on my elastic, and then that middle point that you left while you hem the waist, go ahead and put it through. Just do it the same way I'm doing mine. If you can follow the step by step, you should be able to come out with a very easy and very pretty short. So finally, we're done passing our elastic through the shorts. It took forever to do that, and now it doesn't really take forever, but now you just go to the sewing machine. You can either tie yours or use your sewing machine to run like a zigzag thread all through. Just do it a couple of times, and this is mine, what it looks like. Just run back and forth a couple of times to secure the elastic so it doesn't open, it doesn't rip off, and then push it inside. Lay it flat, push it inside, make sure it's laid very is arranged neatly. Adjust your elastic, and then the next thing we're going to do, you see that little part that you have opened there that will pass the elastic through, you take it to your sewing machine and then just close it, and after that you are done. Basically, you are done. Repeat the same thing for all of your other shorts, and this is it, looking so pretty. This is Grinch mask. Like, when I saw this fabric at Hobby Lobby, I was like, definitely I'm getting it. I was going to use it for another project, but then again, I was like, I've never seen anybody wearing Christmas shorts before. And I was like, oh yeah, definitely, I can make that for you guys so you see it. And this is what it's looking like. Look at all of it. This is more of Thanksgiving and Christmas together. So it's really, really cool. And then the last fabric is more of Santa Claus, which we all know as Father Christmas in Nigeria. So it's looking really, really nice. I tell you guys saw when I wore it in the first video, the beginning of the video. It's so cute. And if you want to order this, please go on my Etsy store and order it. Make sure you like this video and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, I'll come to where you are. Subscribe to this video. Subscribe to my channel, and like, comment. Let me know how you like this video, and let me know if you tried yours, okay? Let me know if you tried it and how did it go. Did it come out nice, or do you still need to, try it again? Just keep trying it again and again and again, and trust me, my dear, it's going to work out at the end of the day. That is how I learned as well. And this is a no judgment zone. So I love you guys. Please subscribe to my channel. And I will see you guys in my next video. I love you. Bye.